I'm gonna keep it a $1,000,000 with you. I don't have an opening joke. I'm just thinking about that magical wyvern rider. I got nothing. Let's just get on and probably experience more depressing backstory.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Gaze onwards, my companion, for there lies our destination. Lake Amnisos, and on its center, the great capital city of Tartaros. Oh, well, surely this will be easy. Were those fucking fleets from Fire Emblem Sacred Stones? That looks extremely well defended. Yeah, I thought this was going too smoothly. Do we stand any chance, Master Tactician? Scarcely any, as things stand. With the bridge lifted, our options to reach the walls are severely limited. And that is without considering the catapults, the naval fleet, the mages. Any flyers trying to sneak on through would be duly swatted out of the air. Yes, all in all, it looks rather impregnable, does it not? There's gotta be something we can do, right? No fortress is truly impregnable. We need to find ways to dismantle their defense. Primarily, we must do away with the naval forces, the spellcasters, and the ballista. And naturally, lowering the bridge will be the most so basically do everything that's stopping us from doing everything. Astute observation, Barlow. My recommendation will be to visit the surrounding settlements. Few are those who resent the theocracy within the city walls, but outside is a different matter. We may find sympathizers there. Even if we do, what could civilians possibly do to weaken that behemoth? Didn't you used to lead a small village's local militia? And look at you now. You're the last person who should doubt the power of the people, lassie. Fair point. This'll be the most difficult challenge we've faced yet, and breaching the city walls will merely be the beginning of it. Steel yourselves, my friend. Everything rests on this battle. Aptly put. Shall we then? Ready and raring to go. What are we waiting for? Apathy, you ready? As ready as I shall ever be. Let us bring this dark chapter of human history to a close. Alright, let me try to comprehend what I'm looking at. Oh, there's Dolus! Oh no. Oh no, he's already busted out Nosferatu. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Renewal, crit boost, nullify. Okay. There's Alistor. Oh god, that's 13 leadership stars. Oh god, that's 17 leadership stars. One of Colonel Alistor's lieutenants, a woman whose past is as shrouded in mystery as her visage. Lust. And oh, they're all the 7 deadly sins, right. Wrath, envy, lust, pride, gluttony, sloth. Wrath, pride, lust, gluttony, sloth, envy. Who the fuck? Full Metal Alchemist characters. Lust goes with gluttony, and then envy's there. Sloth is digging holes. Wrath, pride. Greed. Greed. I forgot greed. Alright, Killer Ballista. I'm sure that's cool. Oh, and we got some Johnny Tsunamis over there. And also ballistas. Alright, so... Alright, I'm sure there's a gimmick to this. But, Alright. This is where we can buy some silver weapons. That's pretty good. And Fenrir. Ooh, and Fimbeltfer. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, unfortunately, I'm a little poor. But... I can probably still afford some. Alright, Barlow, real quick. Take some of the, yeah. And the blue gem. Armory, sell. Just gonna take some money. And instantly be right back to not poor anymore. Isn't being not poor great? I think I can take a Master Seal. Because doesn't Jingy have one? Yeah. And I highly doubt... Oh, they're only worth 500? Never mind. Oh, dear God. Okay. Let's look at the units I'm allowed to bring. These all look to be about who I want. But it's worth noting that I probably want Jason for the money. So, who's the most benchable? Heracles? I might want his leadership star. And this is a map where I want a flyer. So... But God, that's another leadership star. Edward's also a leadership star, but... the Bolt Axe? Does anyone... Do you have good magic, Begonia? No. Raleigh has good magic. But can't wield the Bolt Axe, so... Jason, sure. Kestros, that can go to the Convoy. The Fellbow probably has a home with Kyra. And then you're going to want... Well, to be blunt, you probably want a Silver Lance, but I don't have a Silver Lance. So you can just take Akaya's stuff. And also... this. Alright. Oh, you also... What the fuck is the rank for the... Oh, his base axe rank is C. Huh. Didn't think it'd be that bad. Well, anyways. Surely this map is gonna have some crazy hard gimmick to it, but I'll worry about that later. First, we got a visual novel to play. Alright. Yeah, that's a decent amount of conversations. You probably have some sob story about your niece. Yeah, could never return. Gleefully left the city for Gloma at the point to establish peace. Oh, how much do you want? She, you're right. His granddaughter has totally gotten sick. My brother's been sick for years. I had to watch him decay slowly but surely. Growing thinner, frail. Yeah, basically, she's calling him a liar. We're more fortunate. Yeah, okay, this is just another bit of his gimmick. 5,000. Yeah, alright. Shut your mouth. Listen to me, listen carefully, you shameless shark. Wow, she's pissed. I should break your nose for this. But unlike you, I'm a decent person, so I'll stay my hand. But you're gonna fall in line and you're gonna behave. I don't want to hear another filthy falsehood out of you. And don't you dare try to guilt-trip me using my brother again. Am I understood? Why, verily. Did you even know the name of that little girl I saw when we met? You're lucky I still have use for your lance arm. Oh, poppycock. What other piffle? I overplayed my hand, clearly. Fie. Okay, so he is a lying piece of shit, but apparently money does buff him. Alright, now for a conversation I care about. Immortal. The Hierophant is immortal. And so is Apathy, obviously. It boggles the mind. For you and I, this conflict commenced but months ago. She and the Hierophant have been at war for centuries. Tartaros was founded over 400 years ago. And they've been at it longer still, I wager. Immortality alone would not have allowed Dolus to build his theocracy. More likely, with time no longer a concern, he was slow and methodical in his ascent, outlasting the powers that be of his time, cementing his position, little by little, until eventually, seeing him at the top became a habit for all below. Tysus, I'm afraid to ask her. What the Hierophant has been doing to extend his lifetime is just... it's the most nightmarish thing I've heard in my life. Do you think apathy too? I don't think so. Time, failure, and solitude have eroded her moral compass, but in all of it, on some level, I can tell she has remained true to herself. I suspect she harvests the life force of those who are dying already, or those she had to kill regardless to protect herself. I sincerely doubt she ever set out to murder innocents for their energy. Yeah, that does make sense. The only time I've ever seen her use that kind of magic was back in Percote. I didn't understand then, but I got the sense that she truly despised that power. But it was really good! It healed her? And it did a lot of damage? I can tell something else is on your mind, Tysus. I won't lie to you, Kyra. I am disturbed, and the slightest bit afraid of myself. I see it clearly now, Kyra. This is what she warned me against. Reaching the same discovery that she and Dolus did, all those years ago, and being consumed by the boundless possibilities it would give way to. The scholar in me compels me to dig deeper, and yet, I'm terrified. The way Apathy told it to me, it wasn't the power that drove Dolus mad. Just the opposite. He sought it precisely because he was already mad. The kind of unassuming madness that lurks deep within a person, waiting, until the opportunity to let loose presents itself. And who is to say I don't have that in myself? No, I should just throw away this staff and burn my research down. The very fact that you're considering going that far speaks volumes. You're not the Hierophant, Dolus, and you never will be. Thanks. I needed to hear that. Now raise those spirits! I still need your expertise. Aye, you certainly do. On that note, I have managed to produce light tomes of even greater quality. Let Hestia know if you need some, and I'll get to work. That'll be a real help. Dolus hasn't survived Apathy's wrath for centuries for nothing. We'll need every advantage we can get. I don't think I will ever have Tysus attack Dolus. That seems like a very bad move, but I'll keep it in mind. Back home, Hestia? Yeah. Can't say I'm all that thrilled. I never liked the place all that much. You don't have any family waiting in there? Not really. I mean, my parents are alive, but we don't really talk. Scratch that, really. Scratch the really. We don't talk. Oh, sorry. Nah, don't worry. Honestly, they'd probably be disappointed I'm still kicking. I'm the black sheep in a long, proud line of holy knights. Oh, goodness. My condolences, Hestia. Why else do you think I started working for the Inquisition? It was the only way they'd let me enter my apprenticeship. Make them think I'd put my skills to the service of our glorious nation. So much for that. Couldn't have broken that promise harder. Are your parents still in service? Yeah. Chances are high that they'll be deployed somewhere around here. Not that it matters. Armor and dust make it difficult to tell people apart. And if they recognize me, well, they'll probably just fight harder. If they can recover from the shock of seeing my pigtails for the first time. How could your pigtails shock anyone? They're so cute. Ah, you're just the most, Kyra. What? It's just what I think. Well, I'm really glad you do. And I agree. That's why I wear them. Alright, break time's over. Back to work. I'm making one last gift for you, Kyra. I'm pouring my heart and soul into it. I hope I'll have it ready before the battle ends. Otherwise, it'll only be good for decor. Hey, I'd be happy to hang anything you make me over my mantle. Heh. Good for them. Alright, now time to see Samirius bully the shit out of this girl some more. Oh, it's you, Samirius. Alright, I guess it falls to me. What's wrong, girl? I mean... How are you an asshole even when you're being a good person. That's impressive. Do you know who was there in the last battle? Yes. Why? Why do you have to die? I don't understand, Sumerius. He wasn't a bad guy. Why would he fight for Tartaros until he... You're lucky, Vasiliki. You don't know what it is to live with a dark past. Once you're marked forever. People hate a criminal. And he wasn't like me. I'm rotten to the core, and I've long accepted the rot in me. He couldn't do that. He would have done anything to escape himself. Frankly, he's probably more at peace than he'd ever be in life. But he was so nice. That's not... I don't believe that's what he deserved. And, to be completely honest with you, neither do I. But I think he did. What does it matter what we believe, then? He chose death, and we gave it to him. Now you have to rise above the sorrow and keep going. Do you think that's what he would have wanted? I think that's just what you should do. The living should never feel indebted to the dead. I know we're not exactly friends, Sumerius, but I'm glad you're still alive. I'm glad you're here. Like I said, Vasiliki, you're lucky. The world hasn't beaten that dumb innocence out of you yet. I can only hope it never will. I guess that's the closest you'll get to saying something nice to me. Thank you, Sumerius. Sumerius is such an interesting character. What the fuck did they do? What sins do they have? Ah, Kyra. Hi. Hi. Look, it's not that I'm not grateful for everything you've done for us, but, I really have to ask. Who are you exactly? Me? I'm Demeter. Oh, I never did introduce myself, did I? Sorry, I keep forgetting not everyone knows my name. Isn't it weird how you always know your name, but other people don't? That's progress, if nothing else. We got a name now. Where are you from, Demeter? I've never met anyone quite like you. I come and go. Everywhere's my home. There are so many beautiful places in this world. How could I prop up any one of them above the rest by calling it home? That'd be so unfair. Uh-huh. Well, let's try something else then. Do you have any family? Friends? Yeah, the little critters that walk this land. They're all my friends and family. You are too, Kyra. You're one of my favorites, in fact. You're so cool. Come on, you don't mean that. That's not true. I mean, of course I mean it. And don't you go putting yourself down. You're the one at the center of this adventure. I'm just a silly little gal standing on the sidelines. How could I sit here and not be in awe of you? You're awesome. You're taller than me, though. Do you have any more questions? I'd love to keep chatting. I don't know. What are your hobbies? Oh, that's a lovely question. I have a few. I like turning into a bug and exploring little crevices in the ground. You wouldn't believe the wonders you can find down there. The other day I met a mole family. Oh, they were so cute. Well, great to meet you, Demeter. Same. I hope we can become good friends. Yep, I think she takes the cake for the weirdest weirdo we've picked up. At least this one's nice, so... who cares? Huh? That's odd. I feel a little strange. So, like, I recruited God, right? Like, this is just God. An ordinary priestess without any particularly special traits. Right. Sure. Yeah, right. Nothing special. Alright, oh, Fia hasn't spoken in a while. Hey, I just remembered. You said you'd tell me more about yourself if we survived. I also completely forgot about that conversation. I was just trying to psych you up. Well, it worked. I'm alive. Time to make good on your end of the deal. Spill it. It being what, my dear, Fia? Everything. I want to hear your whole life story. Fia, I hardly think this is appropriate. Come on, don't tell me you're not curious too, Margrave. Bold of you to assume he doesn't know anything about my past. It's you I keep in the dark, hun. Is that true, Margrave? Well, I may be privy to a handful of minor details. Trivialites, really. Nothing worth your time. I keep telling you, Fia, I'm nobody that matters. I've been a blade for hire my entire life. I do things for people if they pay the price I ask. Yeah, that's really boring. What's the worst thing you've ever done for money? Fucking Christ, digging right into the heart. Give me something spicy. Set a fire. Uh-huh. You're not gonna get more out of me about that, dear. Better try asking something else. Fia, I would thank you not to offend one of our most reliable operatives. Hey, if it helps, by this point, I have no doubts about her. She's proven her heart's in the right place a few times. She just said she started a fire. I mean, it was always burning since the world's been turning, but she started the fire. Aw, isn't that cute? I can just feel the love emanating from you. What's next? Are we gonna start giving each other cute nicknames? What do you say? Wanna be the Fifi to my BB? Fia's going to kill you. I'd rather scratch my throat open with my bare hands. Alright, Fifi. So what else do you want to know? I don't know, something! Let me know you better, you stubborn dope! Well, my favorite color's red. I once had a pet turtle. I've had 7 relationships, but none of them lasted longer than a year. The most gold I've ever accumulated neared the 1,000,000 pieces. With them, I bought myself a fancy dagger that I later lost. I have 6 scars on my body. My favorite's the one that's right on my... Okay, you can stop. Point taken. What point? I'm just humoring your request. Why, I dare say you now know more about me than I do about you. Good. I'll take pride in that. Means I win this round. Oh, your daughter's just unbelievable, Margrave. My daughter? What, don't you remember? You had tears in your eyes and everything when you told me. All about how you loved him like you loved your own dad. It was positively adorable. Fia, is that true? Oh, that's it. You're dying now. That's the spirit. Could use a new scar that's to go with the one that's on my... So, like, was her scar near her butthole or something? Like, what was with that? Daughter, huh? Oh, good grief. Alright, Fia's got more speed. They got more speed because they're running away. Honestly, if I deployed Fia, like, right now, with the solar brace and having used her more than not at all, she honestly would still function. I didn't realize just how good her base stats were. Oh dear God, this ought to be funny. Hey, what's up, buddy pal? Look at you. You're so cool. Cool as heck. They'd probably have your face next to the word rad in the dictionary. I'm sorry. Do I know you at all, or... Sure you do. We just met, 17 seconds ago. Plato, the blood demon of urban legends. Here to rock and roll. How do you know what rock and roll is? Do the Beach Boys exist in this universe? The Beatles? What did they shoot John Lennon with? To rock it? Some kind of new combat maneuver. It sounds ridiculous. Don't worry about it. Just go with the flow, man. Or woman? Actually, I'm not sure. What are you, buddy pal? I'm Raleigh. Aha! The Rally Man. Rally woman? It doesn't matter, does it? You're you, and that's the important thing. Rally buddy, rally pal, rallying the hearts of all with their dashing locks. Plato may be stupid, but he's an ally. Good for him. I take it that means you like my hair? I work very hard to take care of it. It shows! I mean, not to brag, but I'm pretty happy with my hair. Doesn't it just scream mysterious swordsman to you? Anyway, it doesn't compare to yours. Look, it's amazing! Heh, you may look, but you may not touch. Wouldn't dare desecrate it with my filthy mitts. They're covered in blood, you know, hence the name, Blood Demon. Wow, you must have killed many to earn such a title. My heart aches with the weight of many a soul, whose time I cut short. May I ask how many lives you've taken? I've taken my share, and I'll admit, sometimes it weighs heavily. Raleigh, you're trying to have a deep, introspective conversation. That's not gonna work. He's gonna say some number like 2. And yet, you're so full of energy and positivity. How'd you do it? That's easy. I've never killed anyone. What? What you just said? I never kill anyone. I just knock on my enemies until they go to sleep. Don't tell Kyra. I don't think she knows that. You can do that? But why do they call you the Blood Demon then? Who said anything about they? I'm the one who calls you that. He gave himself his own stupid nickname. You can call me that too if you'd like. Got my blessing. You're my pal after all, buddy pal, rally dude of the Rad Locks. Huh. Yeah, sure. I like you too, buddy. Hey, yo! That is quite possibly the most unlikely friendship in this entire game, and I'm here for it. Plato is like finding Pluto, Raleigh. He could probably befriend Delilah at this point. Like, you overhear a conversation. Wow, it's an honor to meet you, Sir Jason. Famous, am I? But I'm afraid you've got me at a disadvantage. What's your name? Nicholas, sir. And of course you're famous. You're the guy Kyra hired for 4,000 whole gold. Ah, I see what this is all about. You're a merc too, aren't you? But you've never seen so much money together in your life. Ah, guilty as charged. I've been a part of a number of groups since I started. Some of them were pretty big. They had big names among them. But the pay's always peanuts, and I'm always the last they pick for jobs. There's your problem. What, already? What part of that is wrong? The groups? I've tried going up to employers on my own, you know. Honestly, that seems to be worse, if anything. Just sit tight and listen to the guy they hired for 4K gold, okay? Groups are cumbersome. Everyone wants a bigger piece of the pie. The ones who were there first pick on the little new guys. There's no way to push ahead in that kind of environment. But we're in a group right now. Obviously, but this is the bunch we're working for. We're not competing against anyone, everyone's getting their wage. I mean tagging along with merc groups. That's your mistake. I've always flown solo, and look where it's got me. These shoulder pads are made out of pure gold. Seriously? Nah, only some bits. I painted over the rest so it didn't look... Okay. But still, I get to run around with a bit of gold on me. It's not even any good for protection. But it is good for my image. Everyone remembers the big golden guy. That's the other thing you need to work on. Something to stand out. Wow. Well, I'm sold. Thanks for the advice. From here on, I'll be Nikolaus, lone wolf extraordinaire. Well, of course going out alone has its downsides, too. You have to carve your own reputation out from scratch. And you have to do all the tedious parts of the job yourself. You sure you have to face that kind of challenge? I'll figure it out. Watch out. Soon, I'll be the one stealing jobs from you. I like you. You got moxie. I'll remember your name going forward. Another unlikely but surprisingly wholesome friendship. Alright, is Pluto... No, Pluto's just fucking off by himself. I do believe... Yep, spoken to everyone. Now I have to actually play the game, which I'm kind of nervous about, but... It's okay. I'll, Oh, good God. Alright. So, Part 1, start with Fazang. I think... Yeah, just putting Fazang right there with his 20 defense. Yeah, that's gonna work. It'll bait out all 3 of those guys. And then... I put... let me look at your skill again. Voice of Peace, all units within 2 tiles deal 2 less damage. Alright, Hecate goes up there. Let's just get cracking. I don't like all these fucking leadership stars. Yeah, this isn't going quite how we'd envisioned it, huh? Sandy spent far too long playing with her food, and now that food's gone feral on us. You have also proven utterly incompetent. Come on, have some faith in me. I've won a war for you. Would have won another if you just hadn't forced me to parley. We're throwing everything we have at them now. Those rebel gnats won't even know what hit them. Tell me, Alistair, do you know my son's whereabouts? I'm shocked you care with everything going on, but I think he's at the Citadel. There was some kind of commotion earlier. I shall return there as well. Be careful when going back. There was also some kind of commotion in the city. Too much going on at once, in my humble opinion. Don't fail me, Alistair. This is your last chance. Aye aye, boss. Marina! To lose Zying and Nestor in such short time. They must have practically walked right over them. The Hierophant is gone. No need to sugarcoat it. This is looking dire. God damn it! Where in the blazes is Sandy? Handling internal affairs is supposed to be her job. Oh, look at you! Mr. I'm gonna usurp Sandy, and now that you're fucking up, suddenly it's Sandy's fault. So much for being a guy who's gonna take her place. Couldn't even fucking scratch her. I don't know what the fuck I was going. I was gonna say kiss her boot, but for some reason I moved to scratch, and then now the entire bit is lost. It's not enough I'm dragged here to salvage her mess. Now she's gone off for who knows where and left me holding the bag. Just as her position almost seemed to be within your reach. A rather masterful move on her part, I have to admit. Masterful? We're about to lose the whole damn capital. Sure, she'll get rid of us. Bravo! Kudos! What then? Soon her titles are gonna mean nothing. Alistair, this isn't like you. Yeah, you're right. I may be cornered, but I'm not in the grave yet. They'll rue the day they dared to make an enemy of us. Go back and see what you can figure out. I'll keep them at bay for as long as I can. Good luck, Marina. Don't go joining those two, alright? That's no longer up to me, Alistair. Fucking oof. Alright. So, let's just, as I'm sure everyone was expecting when this Let's Play started, we're putting everything in the hands of the dark magic users. Alright. Then Kairos... I'll make sure... Yep. Kairos right here. Fazang does have that support with Xinyi, right? So just gonna make sure that it's not... Yep, okay. We'll put you right there. And then we just have to make sure that we don't aggro anyone in a way that we don't want to. So... Yep, just gotta make sure right here. Yeah, the space next to Samirius is open. Kyra over here. Jason, we're gonna want to get you towards money. Raleigh up here. I think I'm gonna want to have you over there. And then Lopez probably over here. Alright. Yeah, let's... And boom. Fazang, my beautiful, beautiful Baldy. You will surely carry the run. I'm admittedly a little upset that they attacked you in a way that one of them couldn't be brought to 8 HP. But that's fine. More strength, speed, and bulk. That's what I like to see, baby. Yeah, how's that 0 hit rate treating you, girl? So, doing good for you? Oh god, Kairos. Nah, he'll be fine. Alright. So. That's 4 Blaze, and that's Fimbeltver, and that's Fimbeltver. I mean, given the given everything, I'm gonna reposition you, and I'm just gonna put you right there. Why would I stop, right? What reason has the game given me to not rely on my Dark Magic Queen for everything? Kairos goes right here, and that keeps him within support range. Alright. Now for the next step. I would like you to get your debut kill in. And you will. This is exactly what I want to see. Exactly what I want to see. Alright, there's that. Okay. Fango, you're probably very much... I shouldn't underestimate these guys over here. I should probably be more focused on killing them. Instead of, like, just worrying about Hecate and Kairos. And Fango doesn't have too much to increase at this point. Jane. And by 1 damage. Fug. Alright, I mean... Yeah, no, I can definitely just lightning this guy. I can definitely just lightning this guy. Thank you. That's definitely a free level up for Tysis. Alright. Show me them boosted growths. Alright. More magic. We definitely need just more of that, please. And, let me just... That's a little scary. Especially because... Okay, no. Alright. Attacking you doesn't actually... With a silver bow, I should say. Alright, that... Let me think. That should be what I want to do, right? Like, that should work. What do you have? A silver axe? Gotta think about this. Attack, killing edge. I'm just going to choose to believe in the Lopez critical. It's just going to happen. Alright, so the dream has died. It is dead, and all we can do is weep. But this is why Begonia's here. Very good, very good. Yeah, now Jane can go... Wait, let's see. Level 9, level 10. So, let's just have Samirius weaken him. Yeah. And then Jane can just come on up and finish the job. Very, very nice. Following that, you... Very carefully... Yeah. And I'll attack with the Killer Bow, because this does leave me with a chance to crit, and meaning Xinyi won't get counterattacked. Perfect. Alright. Now for the first house. I'm the person in charge of the bridge. The Bridgekeeper, you can call me. However, they've sent me home today. Said my services aren't needed. What do these city dwellers think they are that they take my job away from me? Ooh, I'll show them. I'm gonna lower the bridge whether they like it or not. But they said if I'll be arrested if I go anywhere near, so... It's in your best interest for the bridge to come down. How about it? Will you escort me there? Preferably by picking me up and carrying me there. Okay, got it. Let's do it. Okie dokie, let's get going. But, I'm the only one who can bring that bridge down. If you let me go down, it's gonna be very bad news for you. I'm talking game over bad. So be very careful, huh? Got it. The bridge keep. The woman in charge of managing the bridge. Got it. That's actually not too difficult. And I really don't even care that she's vulnerable this turn. Bloop. Physic for Fazang. Alright. Jason, go over here, and Kyra, like, right here. Alright. That should, yeah. Probably should have given her Luna. That probably would have made a bit more sense now that I'm thinking about it. Alright. As always, the secret to success is just relying on the druids. Dark Magic Supremacy wins yet another fan hack, and yet another Fire Emblem. I'm gonna just a little fast forward through this since there's no intrigue. She just kills them. Yes, that could work. I should speak to Kyra about that. What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, okay. Now, this is actually fine. Actually, wait, this is totally fine. In fact, it's never been more fine in the history of fine. We are out of time today. So come back tomorrow to see what the hell that conversation's about. Unless, you know, you're binge watching this after the series is completed, in which case, come back in about right now.